Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a prediction breakdown of Curtis Blaydes versus Chris Daukaus taking place this weekend in the main event of UFC Fight Night Columbus, Blaydes versus Daukaus, and I cannot wait for this matchup. Big heavyweight matchup on the line this weekend. Not more so on the line, but it's top heavyweight bout. It was originally the main event supposed to be Jan Blachowicz versus Alexander Rakic, so this was kind of like a short notice boost for, like, they needed a main event for this card. Blaydes versus Daukaus. Not the best main event, I'll give you that. It's a cool fight. It's a good fight. Daukaus Blaydes, like, it would make sense. But for this card, not really. Like, I'd say put it maybe as a co-main event, like, of a card. But this is a good fight, though. It's acceptable. It's an acceptable main event. Acceptable main event. Curtis Blaydes, Chris Daukaus, both coming off. It's Curtis Blaydes. I was about to say they're both coming off losses. They both lost to Derek Lewis recently. Blaydes last year. Since then, Blaydes. Curtis Blaydes first, 31 years old, coming off a win over Jairzinho Rozenstruik, and he looked really good against Rozenstruik. People don't give him the credit. I know he didn't look that great as to the other performances, but he looked good against Rozenstruik. Like, he was beating Rozenstruik. He clearly won against Rozenstruik, and he beat Jairzinho Rozenstruik, which is a very good win. He did lose to Derek Lewis, but of course everyone, especially Chris Daukaus, they look good against Derek Lewis before getting KO'd out of nowhere. Unless you're the people that beat Derek Lewis. In that case, Tuivasa, Gone, JDS, Cormier. What the hell? My voice just went gone there. What the heck? But yeah, I think very good matchups. He beat Volkov. He did gas out against Volkov, but Volkov also a very good fighter. But Chris Daukaus coming off a loss to Derek Lewis. But he looked good against Lewis. He was landing good shots against Lewis, but of course gets caught by Lewis. Things happen. Shabir Abdurakhimov, he looked good against Abdurakhimov, but he also got caught here and there. Eventually knocked out Abdurakhimov out cold, brutally. Good elbows to put. He added a right cross to, like, elbow ground and pound. Alexei Olenek he beat as well. Good win, but Olenek at this point, you know, Nascimento's a good win. Beat Rodrigo Nascimento. It's a good win. Parker Porter's also a good win. Pretty even matchup here in the heavyweight division. I'm gonna go for Curtis Blaydes though over Chris Daukaus. I think he's just gonna be a bit bigger than Chris Daukaus here. Blaydes is good. Daukaus is good too. Blaydes is also really good. I think he's just gonna be bigger than Daukaus here, man. He's gonna be I think he'll be a little bit taller at the weigh-ins. And Daukaus is good. He's very good. He's 32 years old. Very good. But, like, you see the people he beat. Like, Shamil Abdurakhimov just lost on the last weekend to Sergey Pavlovich. Not really aging the best now. Abdurakhimov's, like, very old now. And I say this. I said this in the Lewis breakdown. Abdurakhimov took a long time off, man. Abdurakhimov took a long time off, and then he came back 2 years later to fight Daukaus. Of course, Daukaus would win. But Alexei Olenek, he beat Olenek, but Olenek, I know Daukaus showed good takedown defense against Olenek, but Olenek at this point, man, he got out-grappled by Spivak, which is not bad at all, but, like, Olenek at this point, man, I just don't know about that. Rodrigo Nascimento, which is a good win. Nascimento is very good. I think he just bounced back. Well, he won against Bado, but they overturned it. So you see, he beat Nascimento, which is a good win. Parker Porter's an aging good win now. You look at Parker Porter, bounced back 3 times now against Josh Bergian, Jay Sherman, Alan Bado. He's looking really good now. That's a good aging win for Chris Daukaus. That's a good win. But you see levels, Parker Porter and Curtis Blaydes. You know? And Blaydes, even though sometimes he looks bad in his performances, he looks good. Like I know sometimes you can look at it here against Volkov, he didn't look good in the last 2 rounds, but was looking good early on. I think you gotta look at that. If Blaydes was a slow starter, maybe I'd decide maybe a Daukaus pick. And Daukaus, he's a massive underdog, which just it shouldn't be like that. I think it should be like 2-1 Blaydes. 2 minus 200 Blaydes. Plus 160 Daukaus. He should be a slight favorite. This is way too much. He's like halfway to a 4-1 favorite. Makes no sense. I just don't see this going well for Daukaus though. You see Daukaus in his career. I know we haven't really seen him struggle on the ground, but if you look at his career, I know so far in the UFC, Parker Porter, he beat Parker Porter, but it was a stand-up fight. Rodrigo Nascimento couldn't even get him. It was a quick KO. Oleg, that was the one. I think that was the only fight where we got to see a little bit. Daukaus defended it well, and was also smashing big bombs behind the ear area of Oleg. But I don't know. I don't think Blaydes is just gonna shoot like that. Oleg's good, but Blaydes will be like Blaydes has really good underrated take. Blaydes has really good hands. He has decent hands. He showed decent hands against Rozenstruik. Scared me a bit against Rozenstruik because I was like, don't go in. Rozenstruik has that counter hook. We've seen Rozenstruik get a lot of those counter hooks before in his career. I know that Volkov win isn't really aging the best, since we've now seen Tom Aspinall can just dominate him. But he has decent hands. He beat Junior Dos Santos. I know Dos Santos doesn't have the best of chins, and he's not really the best anymore, but he still KO'd Dos Santos. And if anything in that fight, if I thought who was gonna have the stand-up advantage, I was like, JDS was probably gonna KO Blaydes. Instead Blaydes KO JDS. Sit up as well. Big left fake, right down the pipe. Boom. JDS got rocked. Big knees and punches against the cage for Blaydes. JDS is done. But against Shamil Abdurakhimov, he destroyed Shamil Abdurakhimov. Destroyed him. It wasn't even close. He destroyed him. And this was a good Shamil. The one that was coming off a win over Tybura, Arlovsky, Sherman, that was a good Shamil. Daukaus fought a bad Shamil, man. Whatever you can say, whatever you want, he fought a bad Shamil. Daukaus fought a bad Shamil, not like an old Shamil, 2 years off. Blaydes fought a good Shamil, and he smashed them. Daukaus showed some holes against Shamil, and an older Shamil as well. But man, destroys Justin Willis like nothing. He destroyed Justin Willis. I don't even need to explain that. Out-grappled Justin Willis. But I think Blaydes is just going to be too much for Daukaus here, man. And we see Daukaus, he's good with the stand-up. He has fast hands. He does have fast hands. And he looks good against Lewis. But and I know Lewis lost to, not Lewis. Blaydes lost to Lewis as well. But Blaydes, I like Blaydes, I like how he sets up his hands to a takedown, like a jab, duck under. He did that against Rozenstruik. And Rozenstruik he did good. I know people call his performance bad against Rozenstruik, but Rozenstruik's pretty good though. Rozenstruik's been practicing his takedown defense. He's been really working on that. I might pick him against Tybura. I need to rewatch that Blaydes Rozenstruik fight. But Rozenstruik's been practicing his takedown defense. And he got caught against Lewis. I know he suffered more of a bad KO loss, a flatline KO loss against Lewis. And that was bad and clean from Lewis. But Daukaus was kind of like big punch. Oh, he's kind of done against the kid. Big shot from Lewis. But he destroys the opponents he faces. He destroys. Overeem destroys. Mark Hunt destroys. Olenek destroys. I know he lost in Ngannou, but it's also in Ngannou, man. In Ngannou, it's also in Ngannou at the same time. You can't really judge him by that. And people just say, oh, he got KO'd twice by Ngannou. It was a doctor stoppage the first time. That was a while back. Can't justify that. And the rematch, he did get KO'd. Got KO'd twice in his career. He's not even chinny, though. People say he's chinny. The Ngannou fight got hit behind the head. Not the head, exactly, but around the ear. Big overhand from Ngannou. Blaydes got dropped, kind of concussed a little bit. It was a bit of a weird stoppage, but Blaydes was getting back up, but Ngannou was just hitting him, and it was just putting Blaydes back down. They had to stop it there. And it wasn't even on the chin. I know you can say this. I know you can say, his only one loss on the chin was to Lewis, and Lewis hit him on his chin. So yeah, I'm gonna go Curtis Blaydes here, man. And it was Lewis's wrist that KO'd him, which is crazy. Lewis has a lot of power. I'm going for Curtis Blaydes here. And to end this off, this video, I'm gonna go Curtis Blaydes by third round, late second round, black flat TKO, big punches. I think Blaydes, Daukaus will give up a rear naked choke. Blaydes doesn't really go for rear naked chokes. I think we'll just pound out Daukaus, similar to the Shamil Abdurakhimov finish, and just destroy Daukaus. Early on, it will be leg kicks. That will be effective more for. I think it'll be working more for Blaydes because he has more weight behind them. And yeah, I'm going for Curtis Blaydes. I think when Daukaus tries to throw 1-2, Blaydes will do it. I think they're both going to land. Blaydes goes for underneath, gets a takedown. Back for a TKO for Curtis Blaydes. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Late second round TKO, back flat TKO punches for Curtis Blaydes. And yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace out, guys. Woo! Peace out.